Hello and welcome to the Endtimes TCG, and today I will talk to you about the Flesh and Blood Welcome to Rathe box opening I did yesterday, and also I give you a quick preview of what's to come. This will be my next video, my first card game and my cards. Here the developer's note of myself, and I'm also drawing cards for the Chaos Universe TCG because he made or said he would appreciate if fan art could be made so he could print it on his cards. Then in a future video we will look at the game Orlog. This is my design, and beneath here there are cards. This is from Valhalla Rising, but it has a lot in common with, I would say, World of Warcraft TCG and Hearthstone. And this is a fantastic game, and we will look at the resources and mechanics this features, and also how I was planning on doing cards like Magic the Gathering Planeswalker style cards for this game. And then we will also look at cards I was doing lately for my own TCG. As you can see, these are some sketched out ideas, but we will go into this a bit later. This is just the quick update video for this, and now we will talk about Flesh and Blood and how I was kinda disappointed ripping this display, and I tell you why. Well, do I have to go into the cards? I guess yes. Let's open this up. Flesh and Blood is a great game. I didn't play it yet. I just got myself a bunch of cards from Welcome to Rathe and Arcane Rising. And I had bought an unlimited display, and I was planning to keep it sealed as an investment, or if I wanted to play it then that I would rip it. But then I realized maybe I'm a fool, so maybe I'm a fool. And someone told me like this will not appreciate value because it's not like in Magic the Gathering that sets rotate out and you can hold to the packs. And then they will kind of stay the same in value or rise. The unlimited will be reprinted unlimited, so that people can appreciate the game. And I kind of like that idea because, like, on one hand you have the Alpha Investments, the Rudy, the investors, and on the other hand you have the Tolarian Academy, and he wants you to play the game. And I guess a game needs to hold the balance. But then I ripped the boosters, and I have to say I'm a bit disappointed in what came out, and I tell you why. And I will tell you also what I like about the product and what benefit it may have that I ripped it. So let's get out the cards. When I ripped it, I was looking for. I have to be honest, I was looking for some card that has a great value because that's kind of what the game is always about. Like, we're always looking at where is the mythic, where is the legendary that I can sell for 300 and then buy another pack and then go infinite, and this wasn't the case. And then and it doesn't have to be about that because it's about the game. You want to play the game, but it's also the way you play the game. Like, we will get into this. First of all, I have to say, I love the booster packs. I love the designs. I love some of the artwork. Not all of the artwork. Some of the artwork is really good. Some of the artwork, this one I like. But some of the artwork, well, not everything can be created equal, but this is amazing. And I have to say, I'm thinking if I will do a trading card game, will there be boosters to rip. I mean, that's beautifully, and I understand the business model, and this is tied together with what I'm going to tell you in this video. But yeah, this is just garbage now, and it will be thrown away. Sure, it sealed the product and it sealed it well, but this is not like a pack like this where you can repack it again. It's just, this is going into the garbage. So I don't know if I want to do something like this, booster packs, but we will talk about this. Okay, then the bulk of the cards are comments, and that's okay. And you get heroes and you get weapons, and I really loved it. What I didn't love is the rare cards or the rarity. Like, this is the pack with the rare cards, but the rares didn't really, or for me at least, didn't really feel very rare. Like, I was looking for the rares, and then I looked up the eBay prices, and every rare in this set, you might disagree, but I had a feeling like most of the rares are just €1 or a couple of dollars. And that was really like, I don't know, just a card, and this is a rare, and it says gain 1 life. And in this game, it may be very important. Like, I've seen some of the equipment, the legendary equipment, and it doesn't do very much, and that's really cool. But then, on the other hand, I mean, this is a rare, and I'm a Timmy, and I'm underwhelmed. It looks great, but it's just like, gain 1 life. It's just... And that's maybe just like my taste. I want things to be bombastic. When I ripped Magic the Gathering boosters or cards, it was always like, it felt always a bit bigger and cooler. And I know today everything is flashy, but yeah, like what do I tell you? Okay, let's look. But what I had then the issue with was, okay, you get this bulk of cards, and they're all really great. I really love them. And I guess this is the good thing I will take from this ripping of the display, that I have now enough cards to make 4 decks to play with my friends. And I mean, that's maybe really the deeper intention. And that's what I should do. But then also I was looking up how do the cards hold up to the value. Because I bought this pack for €80. With shipping, so let's say 75, and the question is, do you get €75 of values out of this? The answer might be yes, but it's also some of the rares I picked out, I saw are just a couple of euros, and I would have appreciated if at least some of the rares, I don't know, would have looked cooler or been better. Or and then look at this, like the variants of these rares are okay, this is foil, but, and I know it's a small set right now, but it's just like the same comments. I got a staunch response a couple of times, and that's cool, so I can build a deck with it. But I got so many of the same rares, and it was kind of underwhelming. I don't know, I expected maybe something more, a little cooler, but it's not a bad thing. But at least if this rares would have held up better. Like, this seems more like an uncommon instead of a rare. And then I pulled some super rares and some mythics, and then I watched, or I looked them up, what the eBay prices were, and even those mythics and super rares I pulled, they were like just a couple of bucks. And then there are other mythics and legendary items that go away for 300 and 150 and $50. And I don't know, do I really need those really expensive cards to win the game, to be competitive? Or can I just play with the things I have here? Because in Magic, I used to play tournaments, and I was able to win tournaments also with fairly cheap decks, and people always taunted me. They said, Dario, are you playing a draft? And I was that serious. I was playing the cards I love, and it was a beautiful red deck wins, and maybe I can show you in a different video what I was playing. But I had fun. I had fun, and I had fun disrupting the meta game. And I don't know what will be the Flesh and Blood meta game, but this is really something I want to improve on. This is why I want to make a TCG. This is the key point, if you're watching till this point, is that can you win with commons or uncommons and common rares, or do you need always the best, most broken card to win and dominate? And as I can see it in Magic the Gathering, and maybe this is also the case in Flesh and Blood, like I would love to avoid that you need always the best cards so you can win. I mean, it's cool to have a legendary item, a mythic item, but if it's pay to win, I don't want it. This is why I love Diablo 2 and back in the days Path of Exile, because it was not pay to win, and that's why I hated and detested Diablo 3, because you can just buy power. And yeah, most people need to earn money to survive, and I really understand it. But like, if you can buy power, then it's worth nothing. And here I end.